everyone, it's Kim. I am working on the Thanksgiving 2014 card series. Now, as part of this, I just want to mention I'm going to be involved in a holiday boutique that's happening up the street at an elementary school. My son actually used to attend it, but I'm going to sell cards. I'm going to be really focusing on getting a lot of cards done. Now, just as a side note, when I sell at boutiques, I've noticed that people, and by all means this is okay, they don't like to spend a lot of money. They're looking for bargains and deals and things like that. So the cards I'm going to be making for the boutique are simple cards that don't take a lot of time and don't have a lot of embellishments on it. So the ones I'm making for my family and friends and stuff like that are going to have a little bit more stuff to it, but the cards I'm making for the boutique are going to be a little bit more simple. Now, for this one, this is brown basil cardstock. I love this cardstock, by the way. It's very thick, and I've been waiting for it to go on sale at Michael's again. On the inside, I did an Elegant Edges cut that's in a cream color cardstock. And then on this here, this is a Die Cuts with a Few. This comes from a paper pack that I bought. And I ran it through this big Cuttlebug folder, which, by the way, I think they should make them all this size. Because as you probably saw in my Just a Scrap and Design team, the challenge that I faced was that I wanted the cardstock to be the full size of the card, but the actual folder wasn't. So I had to trim it down. But for this one, it worked out really well. And I love this embossment. And this is not core paper. This is not Coordinations. And it came out a little bit white. So love it. This here is a silhouette image, and I'll leave that number on there for you if you're interested in it. Now, I, for the life of me, could not get my silhouette to cut this right on the image. It kept cutting it. I'm just going to fix that real quick. Off to the side. It kept, over here. I was like, oh, it turned it off, turned it on. I gave up. So I actually fussy cut this. And it just says Happy Autumn. And I was able to go in and put the colors in myself. And I chose a brown and like the same color of, or close to the same color of green. So, like I said, this can be a real simple card. And maybe some of you are looking for that. You're just, wanting to do a quick batch of Thanksgiving cards. And, just take a couple minutes and get them done and them still look, really pretty. So, I'm going to use glue on this. I'm hoping that it will hold, because sometimes when you do embossing and you put glue, it doesn't really stick all that well. So let's see what we got. Yeah, Silhouette and I, it's a love-hate relationship. I did all the things that I knew. I checked to make sure it was on cutting mat and not media, and like I said, I turned it off and turned it on and tried different cutting ways of cutting it, and yeah, just so Silhouette, I will visit you another time. All right, so this is just actually leftover from Pop Dots that I have, and I'm going to use, because I like the thickness of it, I'm going to use the leftover, like make little strips from it. Now when I cut this by hand, I noticed some of the ends were kind of curling up, and I didn't want that to happen. So I'm going to take a second. I'm just going to use my nail. I'm going to be very careful I don't rip it. Kind of make it so that it's turned down. So even though it's going to be popped up a little bit, I don't want these edges to be sticking up all silly willy-nilly. Alright, so we're going to start with that. And these were from the Recollection Pop Dots that I had bought a while back. And then what I do is I just cut those little areas off, and then I go back to that strip. And for this one, I think I will go ahead and put a pop dot right, or it's not a pop dot, right? It's a dimensional piece of dimensional. There we go. I'm going to put it right there. So that'll hold it down there, but I'm not too concerned about, you know, doing every single little one. But I am thinking I want to go here. But I don't want the adhesive, the foam, I mean, to show. So let's cut that down a little bit. And let's go right here as well. Oh! Oh, seriously. See it flying all over the place? No, don't take me. All right, well, gotta move that over a little bit. There we go. And let's do 2 right there. I love these colors. It's like an avocado, I guess. And the dark brown looks so pretty together. Okay, one more. Hang in there, people. This one's really tiny. I don't know if my nails are going to be able to cooperate with this. I will try. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's turn this around. Yeah, it helps if I take all of the paper off. Are you guys thinking that? You're thinking, oh my gosh, Kim, you didn't take all the paper off. I'm just checking to make sure I did. And this one's the last one. Okay, happy autumn. And do my best getting that right smack in the middle. Now, I think I needed something else. So I grabbed these Recollections pearls. And I'm going to try to put them on these little corners, the little swirly parts. You know, I just get so mad at myself when I do that. Do you see that thing fling across the room? Let's start off with these big guys, and then I'll decide if I want to put it on the little ones as well. This is the smallest one I have. Now, I was considering putting crystal ones on, but it didn't show too well on the brown, so I chose not to do that. Oh yeah, we need more. Yeah, so I have sold my cards and some other crafts at boutiques before, and you know, we have this perception because all of us are crafters. We know how much time it takes and the, you know, actual cost of things. And you know, when people are at these boutiques, they are really looking for something that's not expensive, you know, gifts and cards and things like that. And many times, you know, the cards that I spend a lot of time on, or the crafts that I make, or whatever it is, you know, the people don't want to pay the full amount of what I felt I, you know, should get paid for it. So I kind of just have to back down a little bit and you know, come up with designs that are not, you know, don't take too much time or too much material. Oh yeah, that looks better with the pearl. And then I was thinking on the inside, I don't have any of my Thanksgiving stamps out, but I have several stamps that I could put on the inside, or I could leave it blank, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to put a sentiment in there. Maybe even stamp some leaves around here, because that's kind of boring. But anyway, I do like the colors. Simple design. I hope that if you have a silhouette and you use this, that it works good for you. But, you know, fussy cutting, it's fine too. So, all right, everybody, thanks so much. And this is actually card number 14. All right, thanks so much. Have a great day.